What's up, everybody? This is the N Monstar show for February 22nd, 2018. It was my birthday this past weekend, and I went and saw some Black Panther, as everybody probably in the known universe did, and I also saw Samson. Anyway,
nobody in the universe did.
Oh, they should. They should. Anyway, we're also talking Wish
How empty
Upon.
the theater was for that one, too.
Oh, we will. We're going to talk Wish Upon and Cloverfield Pardox right after the break. Let's go. Welcome back to the Trips and Monstar show. I am Trips. Of course, with me is my co-host.
It's Monstar.
That's right.
What the hell?
Yeah. And with us for this episode is RealGeeksGuide.com writer, owner, entrepreneur, and all-around Marvel nerd, Mike Keskes.
Yo.
You can plug your shit since we have our shit scrolling across the thing.
Yeah.
It's on the screen.
Mike Keskes at RealGeeksGuide.com. You can check this out. I do movie reviews, I do TV reviews, video games whenever I get a chance to play a video game and actually get through with it. I do my favorite thing to do, old retro comic book ads, which as soon as I find another set of at least 5, I'll be putting those out there. And the archives up there's like 9, 10 of them right now. So you can check that out and get some 80s, 90s flashbacks for you.
There you go. It's awesome. It's really fucking cool. Anyway,
You find one for bubble tape yet?
I haven't gotten to the mid 90s yet. I'm in like the mid 1985 reading Secret Wars 2 right now, so that gives you a time frame
Okay.
of what I'm at.
there you go. And maybe he'll do some Real Geeks after dark with sex crimes.
I gotta get in on that because Zdarsky is like a fantastic writer. Like I've read his Marvel shit and it's good stuff.
I remember with the Chips and Hacks show, and I was like, Zdarsky.
Oh, wait. Was that its name? I thought it was...
Yes, his actual name. Chip Zdarsky.
Sex criminals or something?
Yeah, sex criminals or whatever the hell.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. That was...
Sex criminals. Sex criminals. Yeah, you gotta get the breathy sex. You know, like the Spice Channel or some shit. Anyway,
up all night.
Up all night. Yeah, added a new little thingy there. So anyway, in the news, since the Nerd Zone, it didn't happen for the nerds. Yeah, for the nerds. Since the Nerd Zone didn't have a chance to cover it. The Russian curler dude was doping.
Oh, dear. This thing.
And
he just wanted to put his broom a little bit faster than the other guy.
Steroid-aided sweeping. That's all I got to say. And the funny thing is, like, so he's stripped of the bronze medal, as is his wife.
He only had the... Wait. So, let me get this straight. He cheated...
to get bronze.
He only got the bronze. He got stripped of that. His wife will be competing alone at the next Olympics.
I compete with new husband. I compete with new husband.
This one friend of mine was like, I will not pretend curling is a sport. And I said, well, this one guy, he was pretending it was a sport. He pretended it was a sport so hard, he cheated at it.
Man, he did the Ben Johnson treatment for curling.
Do you remember that weren't they trying to say someone was doping for golf?
Oh, there are dopers for golf. You got to check the Chinese speed skaters for freaking dope. I mean, how is Hing Zhao Yun going so fucking fast? I mean, come on. Like, Hing Zhao Yun is taking on, like, Organ Guntorvsson from Norway. Like, this little, like, 5'5" dude's taking on this dude's, like, 6'4" with a stride that, like, is 5 of his. But yet this little 5'5" dude is, like, going around this track, like, freaking rockets up his ass.
Hey, he got struck by lightning while hitting a very specific sequence of chemicals. And
yeah, Hing Zhao Yu was not the fucking Flash. He's not the fucking Flash.
Hing Zhao Yu.
My name is King Zhao Yu, and I am the fastest man alive. I am the Flash.
Well, you know, the Norwegian guy, he's too grim and true and cult.
Oh God. No, this is like freaking like Norwegian like ski jumper guy, basically. I am Torgeir Horgesson. I am from Norway. I am like 6'4". My legs are as big. My one leg is about the same size as the Chinese skater I'm throwing against.
Dale just said him and Miami Dolphin coach can make a Coke team.
Oh yeah, they're going coach. Oh God. Oh boy, Dale. Oh.
I didn't even hear that.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? There was a Miami Dolphins assistant coach that was doing coke, and he with a girl was like, "Yeah, so this is a really good thing, you know. So I don't think I should do this because I'm gonna get in trouble and da 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 da." And there's a video of him on YouTube. Of
Was
him
it Finkel or Einhorn?
Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah, you know that. Yeah. It's like he's like rolling up a dollar bill and snorting coke.
No.
Like it's 1984.
Yeah, and as soon as somebody goes like, as soon as somebody can think of, no, he's not a Dolphins coach. He's not. As soon as you see right in there's a polo with the Dolphins logo right there. It's like, dude, you fucked up. You fucked up, dude. He's no longer on the Dolphins, by the way.
Like, next time you do that, put a Patriots pole behind you.
Next time you do that, wear a Cowboys polo. I can't do that. I'm a Cowboys polo. Yeah, it was bad.
How about them?
Okay, speaking of cocaine, though, have you guys heard that they're actually doing a full-length Kung Fury remake?
I did.
Oh God.
Michael Fassbender, apparently.
Wait. Michael Fassbender is going to be in Kung Fury?
Yes, I don't know if he's like playing the lead guy or he's going to be in the movie.
What the fuck for? What the
but
fuck
Arnold
for?
Schwarzenegger is going to be playing the president.
I mean, I hope that's all you're changing.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's going to be the same as it was.
I hope you just gave them big name actors, but it was like, yeah, just make it the same way you guys made it, but we'll put these guys in it. See?
That's probably what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
Like, times a full movie. I hope they don't screw it up, is all I'm saying.
Speaking of bad reboots.
Wait. How did they screw up a shitty movie?
Believe me.
Making it not shitty.
Damn, you made this shitty movie good. What's wrong with you?
Speaking of bad reboots, apparently there's a trailer for the reboot of Reboot.
Oh God.
They
no.
pretty much turned it into like Tron. It's like live action. It looks like Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
Oh God. Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
It's like,
Cyber
you know,
Squad.
I just wanted the actual CGI reboot with
like better CGI maybe.
Yeah, and binary rap battles. I want binary rap battles.
Binary rap battles.
0010011.
It's like 0010011 and it translates to "you can't see me."
Dude, your time is up, my time is now. Oh God. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the only way I think you can fuck up a bad movie is you make it good. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Or you try to make it good.
But the thing is, Michael Fassbender does have, a track record now with shit movies. I mean, he did star in The Snowman. The Snowman and Assassin's Creed. Yeah, Ass Creed. Yeah, I remember that one.
Ass Creed, yeah.
Wasn't he in one of the X-Men movies too?
He was in the good X-Men movies. Yeah, the last one. He was Magneto.
Yeah, he was Magneto. He was definitely he was one of the best villains to come out in a while.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, Loki, Loki. I'm like, Loki's not like the great villain. Loki's just a dude that just tricks people.
And
Yeah.
see, like, first trilogy Magneto was actually one of the only things I liked about the first trilogy. It was like they got
Yeah.
those two casting decisions right, and then nothing else. Although, I'm not really. Although I can't really hate on Logan anymore.
Yeah, you
I
can't.
can't really. He ended up being good for that. I was just hung up on the damn cartoon voice.
Dude, Hugh
Oh,
Jackman
yeah.
died. Hugh Jackman
I'm
died, and he
Wolverine.
came back as singing P.T. Barnum.
Thing is, wasn't he in Les Miserables?
He was. Yeah, he's a Broadway actor as well as being Wolverine.
Yeah,
or was
the only
Wolverine.
yeah, Hugh Jackman wasn't the problem with Les Miserables. Russell Crowe was the problem with Les Miserables.
Fighting round the world.
dude, you try to watch Les Mis, you're like, oh man, they're singing. I don't know how much more I could take of this. Wait, there's another fucking song with Russell Crowe singing after he just bellowed that one. This is 15 minutes in. Yeah, I'm shutting this off. Fuck that. I can't
But
take
he
it.
probably had 30-yard foot of grunt do like a hidden track somewhere for the score.
Dude, and that's something right there. Like, I mean, as a straight guy, I mean, I will take a whole hour of just gay guys talking about being gay, singing that over Russell Crowe bellowing.
You know.
No.
Yeah. Super. Thanks for asking. That's
Yeah. Today for me, tomorrow for you. I'll take that over Russell Crowe.
Everyone has AIDS.
Damn right.
AIDS.
Good old Rent. Good old Rent. And speaking of musicals, I don't know if you saw the past 2 episodes of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
I have not seen that show save for the first couple episodes.
Oh, there's a song she has on there when she decides that she's not going to date anymore. And she just goes... and she has a sort of homage to Avenue Q. Now...
Oh, really?
Yeah, now the song on the show is called A Boatload of Cats. But if you go on YouTube and you see the song, it's a fuck ton of cats. And there actually are, Muppet cats
You get the puppets
singing.
and everything?
Yep, Muppet cats
shit.
singing and shit like that. It's hilarious. It's like nothing but a fuck ton of cats. Like, yeah, it's a good show. I love it. I love Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. It's a very good show. Anyway, I think since we're going to talk about movies that, we've had a pretty shitty season so far this year.
Yeah, like, dude, Black Panther was the first movie I actually felt compelled to go to the theater to see, let alone multiple times since Star Wars. Like, I didn't see a damn thing in January. I'm like, there's literally nothing out that makes me even want to consider going to the theater.
And you even have a movie pass, which
Even
is
with the movie pass, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I haven't seen anything since Disaster Artist.
yeah, movie
that
pass.
That I fucking miss. I gotta buy that.
Yeah, and movie
When that comes
pass.
out.
Any movie, any theater, any day. Sponsor us, movie pass. Sponsor us. Yes, even with movie pass, and I've seen them all so far. I've seen In Shittiest.
Ooh.
That was horrible. The best movie to come out so far, you could say it came out because it did come out and finally it came out nationwide in January, but it started to come out in December, and the first time I saw it was New Year's Eve. So technically, it's 2018. I guess you could say is I, Tonya.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
I,
That
Tonya was
2019 is when I
great.
first started hearing about things, but I just never got around to getting down there.
Yeah, I, Tonya was great. I loved I, Tonya. Then let me see. Then after In Shittiest came, a cavalcade of shit. Just, yeah, I have to go into my movie pass and figure out what the hell it was. That's the best thing about movie pass. Again, any movie, any day, anytime. Well, not anytime, but you get the idea.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
theaters closed. Theaters closed. Can't do anything about that.
You know.
Yeah, theaters closed. When theaters close, theaters close.
But I
It's
got my
what
movie
fuck.
pass.
I got movie pass.
Sorry, guys. Theaters closed. We should have told you up front.
All right, let me see. Movies that. All right. Insidious was Insidious. Like, the only Insidious I liked was 3. So.
I like the first
was
one.
a good one. Okay.
All right. Another a good bad movie came out that was The Commuter.
Oh, yeah. Typical Liam Neeson.
Yes, I told Monstar about that. I reviewed it.
They got him doing that. Meanwhile, yeah, you I think we talked about this before, but you groomed this man as the new Charles Bronson for like 3-4 years.
And Bruce Willis
Finally
gets
go
fucking
redo
the
that
Netflix
special, you get
remake.
Bruce Willis. What was all that about then?
Yeah. Then you have Proud Mary came out. That was oh god, that was horrible.
Oh, yeah. And I was looking forward to seeing that one too. I was like so hyped, and then like it actually came out, and then I was like, yeah, no, maybe not.
Your fiance was just like, nah.
Not fun. You're like,
Yeah.
they put me off on person of interest for this.
And then we have Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves was good.
Oh, yeah,
Fiddy's
that
in
one
that,
did
right?
look generic.
But
That's probably something I'll watch on like Showtime when it hits premium cable at some point. I'm bored on a Saturday.
Hey,
Actually,
hey, for a January
it's
movie, it was
on
good,
Starz.
okay? For a January movie, Den of Thieves was fucking amazing.
Yeah, since Fiddy's in it, it'll probably be on Stars.
And then
Yeah.
so we had The Commuter, we had Den of Thieves, Proud Mary was horrible, and then we got into the real shit bombs. We got into Winchester.
Ooh, yeah, that just.
Oh yeah, you can go back on YouTube for my feelings on Winchester there.
You're just like, damn it! I thought this was gonna be a supernatural movie.
Yeah, you wish it was. Hostiles was good.
I've heard good things about that one.
Yes, Hostiles was good, and then we really got into the shit. 1517 to Paris, 50 Shades Freed. It's pretty bad when the best movie coming out that week was Peter Rabbit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah, 12 Strong also came out. That was shit.
Oh,
So-
and then also there was Paddington too. A lot of people were talking about that one.
It
I
was
guess the movie was actually
boring.
good.
It was
People saying-
boring.
Yeah.
What was it called?
Paddington
2. Based off
2.
those books when we were kids.
Oh,
the
Paddington.
Bear.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
talking about. He was.
Yeah, Paddington 2 came. Yeah, Paddington 2 was. Well, the thing is, a lot of people, if they grew up with Paddington, they like it, and it's like, oh, it has a heartwarming story. I mean, yes, it does, and yes, I did shed a little tear during the end when he's reunited with his aunt, because hey, I've lost people, I can relate.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no faulting that if you shed a little bit of a tear for that, but overall the movie was stupid.
Mm.
When he basically makes the prison all pink and like happy and yeah, dude, it was like if any guy from the U.S. figure skating team not named Nathan Chen decided to go to prison and everybody liked him.
So he goes to prison.
Yes, Paddington goes to prison.
That should be the title of the movie.
Paddington goes to prison.
I already know there's gonna be a Robot Chicken sketch about this next year.
Dude, and he teaches the convicts how to make marmalade.
Marmalade and toilet wine.
No, it's like marmalade, and now we have marmalade, and then all of a sudden they have recipes for cakes. Then all of a sudden, convicts have recipes for cakes and all that, and then they have this like 5-star restaurant in prison, and the cops are like playing like, the cops are like hosts or whatever. It's like, I'll seat you right here. I'm like, what the fuck? This is prison.
Real shit. This is gonna be a sketch on Robot Chicken next year, and it's gonna have like Paddington and the Booty Warrior.
And then you have
Calling it right now. I'm calling it right now.
yeah. Then you have the fucking.
We don't need prayer in schools. We need Paddington.
We need Paddington in prison.
My God, it was horrible.
Salad man.
It made no sense. I mean, I can have the whole Britain like, hello, Paddington, how are you? Because that's a neighborhood. I get it. But when you're in prison with hardened killers and all of a sudden they start singing and dancing, oh, fuck no.
Wait, what the hell did you to be sentenced in prison for a year?
Yeah. Was this
All right, he's sentenced to prison. He's sentenced to prison because they thought he stole this pop-up book that was valuable.
What?
Yes.
They don't even try to make it like what happened to Slick Rick. Jeez.
And in actuality, Hugh Grant, who was an actor. Yeah, Hugh Grant played an actor. Imagine that, you know. Yeah, he played an actor that had... No, Ted was better, Dale. Ted was fucking better.
Yeah. Some law.
Dude, the Ted movies are like two of the Mark Wahlberg movies I can stand.
Yeah, true.
Even with Mila Kunis in them.
Yeah.
She's only in the first one.
Yeah, she's only in one.
So then Paddington... So basically Hugh Grant is this actor that plays like... He basically takes other disguises or whatever, and you find out he's like the long-lost relative or grandson of this evil magician that wanted this trapeze artist's money or some shit. I don't fucking know.
What?
Yes, this is
Did you
Paddington
try to
2.
steal Frosty the Snowman's hat back?
This is Paddington 2, yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know, it has a nice moral. Like, Paddington can find the good in people if you just look hard enough. I get it, but these are hardened fucking criminals. Come on. These are hardened fucking criminals that you threw your stupid red sock in to the washer and made their made their pinstripe black and white things pink. And then they're like, oh yes, we like marmalade. We're angry because the food is bad here. That's why we're angry. You're not
Aramark.
Yeah.
Aramark.
Oh, Aramark.
This is so...
I understood that reference.
Hey, was John Oliver in it? No.
No. This was so... I mean, it just made no sense to me. I'm just like... I'm looking at this thing like, what? And people are complaining about Peter Rabbit. I'm like, Peter Rabbit was funny as fuck. Because when you're... You know, especially with a generation that grew up on Looney Tunes.
Not only that, from what you say about Paddington, Peter Rabbit is more fitting for 2018.
Yeah. Yeah.
He tries to kill a guy with a peanut allergy by shooting a peanut down his throat and shit.
It's not peanut. It's a blackberry allergy.
That's a blackberry allergy. Oh.
Well, and the thing is, when he mentions it, Peter Rabbit's like, oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm like, you know, food allergies are real. It's like, yes, they are. And da-da-da-da. And we wouldn't want to do that as, you know, to anger people. And then he smiles at the camera. And he's like, oh, this guy? Come on. Yeah, but
so basically, they all fell for the troll.
Yes, they fell for the troll. They do it. Then he gets an EpiPen and he shoots him, you know, then Gleason shoots himself with the EpiPen and he's fine. And then he comes up like, oh my God, he must become a sorcerer.
Which they're going to have to know how to do if they have one of those.
Yes. Yes.
So technically he was performing a public service for the children of the world.
Yes, and come on. Who here in Star Wars has not laughed at Domhnall Gleeson's General Hux?
Of course.
So General Hux getting fucked up? Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it's about time we get to Black Panther.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, the first blockbuster of the year that is breaking records, albeit they are February records. And
regular records too. It's like the fourth or fifth highest grossing Marvel movie, like right behind the Avengers, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, damn.
I believe so. I'll have to look that up, but...
Yeah, so it turns out to be a genius marketing strategy Marvel did. I mean, of course people can make jokes about Black Panther releasing during Black History Month, but February is also known as a dumping ground. and you release a blockbuster in a dumping ground where people are just like, you know, they're just so sick. All of a sudden, Black Panther comes out. They're like, "Oh my god, we all got to see this thing because it's good."
You know, Deadpool came out in February too.
Yeah, and it killed it.
Okay, it's actually the number 15 top grossing Marvel movie so far. Total grosses, yeah. Number 15. It's more than Captain America: Winter Soldier, Doctor Strange, Logan.
Wow.
But yeah, here's the thing though. This is the sad part. This is like, before we get to all the positive thing, there's one negative that's going to happen probably this week or next week.
And that is?
The box office sales for this thing is going to drop.
Oh, yeah, because people are going to go see that shitty Natalie Portman movie.
No, it ain't that.
Instead of seeing Black Panther again.
No, it ain't that. It's, Corey knows this. Being a black man, Corey knows this. When a black movie comes out, black audiences go to see it. Once.
Right. And then they don't see it again.
Right. Then they either get that shit on bootleg or they wait for that shit on video.
I don't know. I've seen it 3 times so far, and that theater's been packed every single time.
We've been telling each other not to do that, you know. But then I think it came out that like the first week was sold out, and it was like, well, damn, it's gonna do good anyway. But
right.
I don't know if that's what happened. But I don't know if that's what happened.
I mean, I just know.
We kept telling people, don't bootleg this movie. Don't do it.
Don't bootleg this movie, but yet you go in a movie theater and you see somebody in the back with a cell phone, like, you know.
And I was in one of those regular ass theaters where someone might have done that, but
I was in a theater where somebody probably did do it. I mean, we had dashikis, we had a buffet of food. I guarantee somebody was probably.
Oh yeah, you were in that premiere night crowd.
Yep.
That premiere night crowd was no joke. I heard that premiere night.
Dude, we had Wakanda meets Zamunda.
My thing is though, people do that with Star Wars too. Well, actually, everyone makes fun of them too, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, Star Wars they do, especially because you have some nerd in his bathrobe saying he's a Jedi. I'm a Jedi. Well, no, dude, you're in your bathrobe.
Well, that, and you have the guy who tries to like. Well, we all remember Star Wars Kid.
Yeah,
yes.
It's one thing if you're gonna dress up, but if you dress up, you make sure you dress up good. Didn't
they report what happened to him or something? Was he like 10 years later? Like 10 years later, they interviewed the guy and was like, "Oh yeah, I listened to that." Yeah. Didn't he get like a web redemption or something?
Who?
On
Bro, I think so.
Star Wars Kid did it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The one thing you can say about the people that dressed up for Black Panther, especially the black people in dashikis and all the Africa shit, when they did it to the nines.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah, you're not going to see some. It ain't going to be on the shit scale of some neckbeard walking in with a stupid cane and a bathrobe saying he's a Jedi.
You know?
I'm a Jedi. No, you're not. You're some ass in his bathrobe. I mean, you couldn't even get a vest and put a shirt on and try to come off as Han Solo. I mean, what Jedi's ever worn a paisley blue bathrobe? I'm a Jedi. No, you're an ass in his bathrobe. That's what you are.
Watch them try to say Mace Windu wore it.
Mace Windu wore it? No, they didn't. No, there's only one Mace Windu I've ever seen cosplayed, and that was by a black guy, and that shit was to the nines. That was perfect.
Exactly.
That dude was like in like the perfect robes and shit. Like the only thing is he had shades on to go with Sam Jackson. I was like, yo, badass.
But did you have a wallet that said "bad motherfucker" on it?
No, he had "bad motherfucker" inscribed on the lightsaber.
Oh, even better. Oh, you know what? I saw him.
You that bad motherfucker. I'm like, shit. Yeah, so the people dressed up for this, and it was great. The movie, I'm probably gonna be the one that's not gonna be the most glowingly, but I'm gonna say the movie was very good. which means on my scale, I gave it a must-see again. I was thinking about not giving it that, but then on the second viewing, I'm giving it that. Must-see again.
Yeah,
which is what I usually.
I want to see it in an. I want to see it in an Alamo. I didn't go to an Alamo the first time. Actually, I saw it in 3D.
I did not see it in 3D only because
3D's
in my area. In my area, I had two options. There was regular 3D or IMAX. No IMAX 3D here this time for whatever reason. Even though I see it on my poster that said that it is available in IMAX 3D.
Well, that's.
But saw it just IMAX, and IMAX was spectacular. Just see on the visuals on that big screen.
Wow.
That is really the preferred way to go see that movie.
Yeah, the visuals are no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, the visuals are great. I mean, I would go see IMAX 2D because I hate 3D. I think 3D is a joke and it sucks.
Yeah, my mom accidentally bought the 3D ticket, so that is what happened.
Yeah. When they figure out
that annoying actually. The only thing that really messed with you was near the end, and well, I'm not even gonna say that, but yeah.
How about when they figure out how to make 3D glasses that you can wear with glasses?
Yeah,
then I'll go see 3D.
IMAX 3D is preferable if you have
all
glasses.
three of us had that problem.
Yeah, IMAX 3D works perfectly because they cover over your glasses, but the regular 3D glasses, like, nah, that does not work if you have glasses.
Then it slips all over the place. You have to like rubber band your glasses on it. You're like,
so wait, the IMAX 3D glasses, they're like the ones they like give you for like Samsung phones?
Yeah, they're like bigger. I mean, they're not like virtual reality, like completely covered, but they fit over your glasses better because bigger screen, so bigger glasses.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. I mean, I would go see IMAX 2D or I would see like, Dolby, but just a normal viewing is perfectly fine.
Yeah, I saw it at the regular theater this time for my third time, and it was still a fantastic movie. Like, no real special tricks needed. Like, just the movie itself is great.
Like I said it's very good. You're saying it's great. What does Corey think?
I think it's awesome. I pretty much I have like a 4.5 out of 5 on my scale. And that's only on one viewing. So
there you go.
In my head I kept drawing like I kept seeing like Lion King references just because it's a Disney production. And the soundtrack, when listening to the soundtrack, and I'm like, let me find out they tried to throw Circle of Life in here somewhere. Let me find out. And then there's a certain part that when you see it in your head, it's just going to pop up like Scar.
Oh, there was a lot of Lion King in this.
And that's all I could think of when I thought it was like, oh, Scar. I'm not going to say what it is, but it just totally made me think of that. But it being a Disney production will kind of make you think like, well, this might reference Lion King somehow or remind me of Lion King in some way. A little bit.
Yeah, there was definitely some Lion King. There was definitely some Lion King things. I mean, the king dies, the son becomes king. Lion King right there. And then, but it's not, hey, if you have a Lion King references or whatever, if you have like a Lion King type of story, it's not all bad because the Lion King was good.
That's not what when I said that, I'm not even like putting it down or anything, but it just clicked in my mind. Because
yeah, the thing is, if you're gonna ape a story, ape something good. Which, hey,
I don't know. I caught this third time viewing. Ironically, I caught a little bit of a Rocky 3 vibe in there a little bit too. A little bit of Rocky 3.
Ooh,
a little bit of Rocky 3.
When freaking Killmonger comes, he totally Clubber Lang speeches like, "Come on, I'm the greatest. Who's this guy? He ain't champ. He ain't champ.
He ain't a champ. I'll show you a real champ.
You? There is no tomorrow."
Yeah, and instead of yeah, anytime, anywhere, he just goes, "I accept."
Yeah.
I accept, and then he gets his ass royally kicked.
Yo. In a moment straight out of the comic books, by the way. I've discovered that later on after reading some old Black Panther
right.
issues.
The funny thing is, I laugh about this was there were some reviews that were like, this doesn't depict black people in this way, and they're not ghetto. And then the first scene you see is Oakland, 1992. I'm like,
Oh my god.
where are we going with
The
this?
thing I gotta say about that is, it didn't even cross my mind that was gonna be Killmonger.
Yeah, and then the
Didn't
first
cross my mind
line,
at all.
and then the first line in the movie, yeah, hide the straps. I'm like, we're not ghetto.
They meant more overall throughout the movie. Like, it's not a movie about that.
Yeah, I know, but like, don't say that. Like, it doesn't show black people in the ghetto. I'm like, it starts in the ghetto and ends in the ghetto, which it does. It starts in the ghetto and it ends in the ghetto. In the middle, it's Africa.
That will yeah. I really don't know what to say about that.
It starts in Oakland and ends in Oakland. I mean,
Complete with Too Short in the background.
it does.
Nice touch, by the
Both
way.
times.
No one remembers him.
Big time.
No, not enough people remember that.
All right. Big ups to whoever did the soundtrack for not.
Kendrick Lamar did the soundtrack.
No, he
You mean
didn't.
the score for the movie?
Yeah, the score for the movie, not Kendrick Lamar.
Ludwig Göransson, the guy who traditionally works with Ryan Coogler. Fantastic score.
Yeah, and if you find it, like, I can bring it up because I actually have it in my thing. The only song from the Black Panther soundtrack by Kendrick Lamar that was used was
The song in the end credits.
Yeah, the song in the end
All
credits.
the stars.
Yep, all the stars. That's it. Everything else was not used.
I thought I heard the Vince Staples one at one point.
Yeah, that one was in there. In the car chase.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the one.
That was a fantastic scene, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And the way they managed to throw the comedy into it was pretty awesome too.
But
I pretty much like every character in this movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
the thing with the score that was crazy was like the Killmonger parts. The beat was better than anything that the rappers were doing.
True.
I don't know. I really like the soundtrack as well myself. And it sounded like the beats was some of the actual songs that are on the soundtrack that aren't in the movie, quote unquote, but they're used in Killmonger's theme, it sounded like. Because I could definitely hear some of those songs in there.
Killmonger,
Well, yeah, because he's still got the Oakland in him,
Yeah, but Killmonger's theme sounded like Oakland meets Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. I mean, the boom. It was total Wu-Tang. I'm like, even like during the opening night screening, it's like boom, and people are throwing their hands up. We're like, fuck yeah. And we're
That's
just
perfect.
like, yeah. Somebody's like, where Kendrick Lamar at? You're like, dude, he's not in this thing. He's not in this thing. And
you're standing behind Stan Lee.
Yeah, and I'm happy that Marvel decided to go with their vision rather than succumb to like the pop culture.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that.
Well, I mean, that's what Marvel does, though. Like, Marvel's got a whole plan laid out. They're not, DC and, announcing 25 different projects. Marvel's got like a total plan with everything.
Well, DC hasn't announced shit lately, so.
Well, apparently they are still working on Aquaman. That's like the only thing that I know of for sure that's in production right now.
There's Aquaman
And Krypton.
Oh, the Krypton TV show series. Yeah, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, well, there's some other stuff
We'll touch
too.
on that a little bit later on.
There's some other stuff they're working on, but like I said before on this show many times, DC needs to get, well, not DC, Warner Brothers needs to get rid of Kevin Sujihara.
Yeah.
Get rid of Kevin Sujihara, your movies will be a lot better, because the time constraints are ridiculously stupid, because everybody that Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition already proved that, where critics hated the theatrical version. They saw they saw the Ultimate version, the Ultimate Edition, and the Ultimate Edition they loved. Like,
they just keep having to edit them to hell, basically.
yeah, the critics were just like, why wasn't this the version shown in theaters? If the Ultimate Edition was the version shown in theaters, that movie would have made $1 billion. Because it would have got rave reviews, people would have loved it, and they wouldn't care if it's 3 hours long.
I mean, people saw the Lord of the Rings movies. They were like,
Yeah,
all 3
plus
of them
hours.
were
Yeah.
yeah, and the Lord of the Rings
That's
movie.
even counting that's the theatrical version.
And the funny thing is, when you watch the BVS version, when you watch BVS Ultimate, you don't even realize it's 3 hours or 3 hours and 10 minutes or whatever. You don't even realize it because it moves so fast, like a comic book. Not where Lord of the Rings, where as soon as they park in Rivendell, you're just.
Especially the first one.
Oh, it's like, welcome to Rivendell. All right, I'm going to go to bed now. Wake me up when they get to Mordor.
It's like, don't watch Fellowship of the Ring anytime later than 10 at night.
Dude, I saw that back when there were midnight screenings. You know how brutal that was when the only time you could see it was Thursday at midnight?
Oh, yeah. Remember that.
Yeah, you're like, Lord of the Rings, yay! Welcome to Rivendell. You're just gone. And then you get to the Hobbit movies, or I like to call them the Haboring series. Because the Haboring, oh my god. The Hobbit. The Hobbit. 45 minutes of goddamn dinner.
Hey, tying back into Black Panther, though.
Yeah, there
the
we go.
interrogation scene, that was the reunion between Bilbo and Gollum.
Yeah.
And
I
Andy
didn't even realize
Serkis.
that.
Andy Serkis is fantastic.
Oh, he was fantastic
Yeah,
as
he was fucking
Claw. He
hilarious.
was. I didn't
Claw
want him to
mixtape?
die. I didn't want him to die. I didn't want
Right?
Claw
I mean,
to
traditionally,
die.
Marvel doesn't kill off their villains. Nobody ever dies in a Marvel movie, except this one.
That's what I'll say. Black Panther is without a doubt the bloodiest Marvel movie yet. MCU. I can't say Marvel movie because there's Deadpool, but MCU. Black Panther was without a doubt the bloodiest MCU movie to date.
And Blade.
I mean, you don't just have 2 people dying. You have people dying left and right.
Yeah, you do. I mean, in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have people dying right there. Then you have people dying again. Then you have then you have the people in Korea. Then you have Killmongers. Yeah. Then you have everybody who basically came into contact with Killmonger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you got an actual civil war that makes the other civil war look like a fist fight.
That was Civil War. That was actually Civil War.
Hardcore.
Oh, that Civil War was
robot
awesome.
rhinos and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was
battle
one.
Rhinos.
There was one rhino. When it came close up, I'm like, no, because the CG was bad. There was one. I mean, I'm sorry. If I'm gonna be completely, unbiased, I'm looking at the rhinos. I'm like, that's awesome. That's awesome. Then they show a close up of Wakabi on one, and I'm just like, no, no. It just looked bad. And then there's a shot where he's going across, and it just the cape doesn't, his towel doesn't move at all, or blanket doesn't move. It's just and you just see. I'm like, no.
It moves like SmackDown Bring the Pain long hair.
Yeah, it moves like Edge's hair. It moves like Edge's hair when he ran. Just.
Oh no.
Yep, SmackDown that wasn't even SmackDown Bring the Pain. That was all the SmackDowns. Good old Edge's hair.
Oh my.
True, it didn't take about until the Xbox One current era before long hair looked decent in a video game.
That's why every time you made a character, every time you created a wrestler, short hair, fuck that. I didn't even fuck with that long hair shit. Because it was the worst. Or if you had to make a female character, short hair or ponytail. Like, nope, I ain't fucking with that long hair. But what about the nice Trisha? Nope. Nope.
You are getting the Bailey look, and you're gonna like it.
You're getting Bailey, you're getting the Asuka, or you're getting the Ruby Riott. That's what you're getting. You're getting the Heidi Lovelace.
Or the Molly Holly. The Molly Holly 2003, whatever era that was.
You're getting the Serena. You're getting the straight edge society Serena. That's what you're getting. Just bzz, done. So that was one part I was like, man, that CG's bad.
Yeah.
Because everybody
myself in the.
Because everybody was all about, Henry Cavill's mustache removal. I'm like, that's on the par of that. Okay. That's on the par of that. Where the graphic part of that, especially in the iPhone video, in the beginning of the movie, it looks like Superman just got punched in the face really bad. Like, yeah, well. And then you see the trailer for Mission Impossible Fallout, and you're like, really? You couldn't shave for this?
That's the movie why you couldn't shave?
It's like, you could just, and I looked at the mustache, I'm like, you can't make a prosthetic for that?
Right. I've seen fake mustaches at Spencer's, like you could just put on. That would look just as fine.
Of course, you can't shave for an asshole Scientologist. Yeah.
Yeah. Ironically enough, when I saw the movie today, they had that trailer, and then there was a Deadpool 2 trailer right after that made the CGI mustache joke. I was like,
yes.
the best. All right.
Oh, so that's in there now. Cool. It wasn't in the trailers when I saw it.
All right. If we're talking trailers though, the best trailer ahead of Black Panther, because I've seen it 3 times, and there's two. All right, there are 2 trailers that they alternate, because I've seen it with Uncle Drew.
Right.
The movie with Kyrie Irving and Shaq and Reggie Miller.
That's something they were doing in the, I forget if it was Nike doing those commercials or what. Those are from about 4 years ago, and now they're making a movie.
They're making an actual movie about that?
Yeah.
And then there was a trailer by the company that made our next movie we're going to talk about, but we're not done talking about Black Panther yet. We're not done talking Black Panther at all yet.
Oh, no.
But the trailer for God's Not Dead, A Light in the Darkness.
Oh, God.
Wait, during Black Panther?
Before Black Panther. And everybody cracked up. Everybody cracked up. They're like, what is this, a comedy? Pure Flix presents.
Does it have Kevin Sorbo in this one, too?
No. This is the usual Pure Flix beating you over the head with Christianity movie.
Someone clearly figured, hey, it's a black movie. They're all Christian.
Yeah, we'll put that. And then, black people are like, man, this is hilarious. All right, back to Black Panther. Quick. The costumes were great. I mean, I'm not gonna go through the story at all, because I feel this is more reaction than
Yeah, I don't.
Full review.
Killmonger's costume is based on Vegeta.
It totally looked like it. I caught that this time.
He actually said it was. Michael B. Jordan actually said it was based on Vegeta.
That's awesome.
I'm like, perfect. That's like one great villain giving props to another great villain.
Yes.
Killmonger, though, I loved the scarification.
What happened?
The scars. I loved the scars all over his body.
Oh
yeah, that was dope.
That he looked insane with that.
The scarification. I loved. Lupita Nyong'o was awesome in this.
Oh yeah, Lupita killed it in this movie. Like,
yes. And Danai Gurira.
Oh yeah, of course we can't
Yeah,
forget
then I
her.
go. All right, there is one thing that was a little hokey, and that is well, two things actually. Forrest Whitaker and Chadwick Boseman's accents.
I thought his accent was good. I mean, it's a fictional African accent. Like the man is such a good actor. Like every time I see him, like he does something completely different. Like
Yeah.
you see him in any movie, it's like completely different than the other one. He's a fantastic actor.
Oh, he is. There
I
are
would
some
say
scenes
Forrest
though.
Whitaker's was probably a little more hokey than
Oh
Chadwick
God, yes.
Boseman's.
Oh yeah. You know you have the strength of the Black Panther. But there were some parts where Boseman says some things, and you're like, dude, you can use a little bit more inflection because I don't understand what the hell you're saying. Like, at the
Well,
end,
Maybe it'll get better as he keeps playing the role.
Yeah.
we can hope. Like at the end when he's
Hey,
like, "This is
Forrest
the
Whitaker was better here than he was in Rogue One. Save the rebellion. Save the dream.
Oh, what was your Jin? I'm happy to see you, Jin. Yeah, but
Oh wow.
the part when he said Wakandan Outreach Center was supposed to be outreach, and there are so many people like, there were even people in the theater like, what the fuck this guy? What the fuck? Who cares about archery? Because like this is the Wakandan Archery Center. I'm like, you just say archery?
I remember thinking it sounded like outrage censor.
It sounded, but I'm thinking, okay, it's Wakandan Outreach, right? And then some guy taps me on the shoulder. He's like, "Why is he talking about archery?" I'm like, I look at him like, what? He's like, this is the Wakandan Archery Center. Like, outreach center. I mean, it's close to archery, I guess. I don't know. And I'm like, wait a minute. Shuri did nothing about archery this whole freaking movie. What? That was the part that, and there were some other parts where he was really saying some stuff in the accent, and you could tell he was really concentrating, and you're like, okay. I mean,
I don't know about that one. I was wrapped up into the story, so I didn't notice all the technical whatevers.
oh, I noticed it on like my second and third, except for the archery, the outreach archery thing when somebody tapped, like, because I'm like, that's outreach, right? Because I even had to think, I'm like, that's outreach. Trying to get like, what's that have to do with archery? I'm like, yeah, there were just certain parts. Was it Wakabi was awesome. I liked him.
Oh yeah, he was fantastic.
Yeah, everybody was really
Mom
good in
was
this.
saying
That
he
guy's
was
really
this.
impressive.
Mom was saying he was in Get Out, and I was like, I
Yeah,
didn't recognize him.
Yeah, that's the actor from Get Out, the main guy.
So he got a little bigger for this. It seems
Yeah,
like.
he bulked up a little bit.
Because I didn't recognize him at all. I was like, why do I know him? But I couldn't figure it out.
Also, he did Black Mirror as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he did. Yeah, Michael B.
I've
Jordan.
only seen 3 episodes of that. I was saying that a week ago.
Oh, you totally need to watch that series.
Yeah, I'm like starting from the first season actually.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Of course.
But,
Yeah, of course. Michael B. Jordan as Killmonger is getting a ton of positive reviews.
Oh, yeah.
He's was a damn good villain. I think he was probably the best MCU villain. I think he was easily the best MCU villain, and it sucks that he died.
Yeah, he's developed, like, you understand his motivation. Like, you're almost like, parts like, yeah, okay, I can see that, but not
yeah,
that way.
certain parts of it, it's kind of like, we kind of have a point. Like, people who rooted for Light Yagami will probably root for him.
Yeah, or even people who root for the Joker would root for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the only thing that kind of threw me off about the movie was I wish we'd had a little more resolution on the one tribe suddenly deciding to come to the rest of their aid at the end.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they
that
weren't
kind
gonna
of.
do it before because
That
they
was like the T-Rex face turn in Jurassic Park at the end.
Oh, but he was
exactly.
all right. All right, the king of that tribe was hilarious. I
They
forgot.
don't even talk. They don't even talk to them again.
M'Baku.
Yeah,
Mbaku.
M'Baku.
Mbaku
They don't
was
even. They don't even
hilarious.
talk to each other again after. They yeah.
Yeah.
But Mbaku was hilarious. Oh my god. Mbaku was just ungodly hilarious. He was so funny.
Yeah. And it seems like we'll get more of him in Infinity War too. I saw him in the background in the Wakandan
Oh shit!
battle in that trailer.
Nice.
Mbaku.
But-
Mbaku. I just love that. Like, I will feed you to my children.
Children.
Oh, we're just we are vegetarians. I love that. And then when they're doing the whole yes, like, oh, are you done? Are you done?
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
It was like they all started barking at one point. I'm like, yo, where's
Oh
the
yeah, that
energy?
was great.
yeah, the barking thing. It was, like I said, it was very good. I really have no qualms with the movie. I mean, some people are mad about a plot hole, like what happened to the vibranium hammer.
Oh,
Well, that wasn't anything important. That was just to get him to South Korea. That was the whole purpose of that.
But that
Like,
could,
if you're
but if
think-
it's left in
have an
Korea,
artifact there that'll like have.
yeah, but if it's left in Korea, that sort of can be important.
Well, the CIA picked that back up. Remember, they arrested Claw. They had that shit.
All right.
They took Claw, but they didn't take the hammer. Like CIA has that, so that's where that ends up.
yeah, because there's a whole thing that maybe, like somewhere in Wakanda is one of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, that's why yeah. Probably, if I had to guess, that'd be the Soul Gem, because that would explain why. I was just thinking about this earlier today. Why they have such a strong connection to the afterlife there. They can actually go in and talk to their ancestors because the Soul Gem is like underneath that vibranium, which is probably why they're half the movie, from the looks of it in the trailer, for Infinity War is going to be in Wakanda. There's
Yeah.
very least like a third of it.
Probably about a third of it. My only thing about Infinity War, please do not give us Thanos in a tank top.
Oh yeah.
Because I saw a preview where Thanos is in a tank top. I'm like, no, God, no. Don't let like
Why is he?
don't let the ultimate evil, the ultimate conqueror, be running around without his helmet and in a tank top.
Why would they do that?
No matter
According to
what.
what I don't know if I've read this from official, because like he's already so powerful, like he doesn't need the armor, like he's just like so confident in himself.
Mm-hmm.
So he takes off his iconic armor, but he needs to leave that shit on because that shit's iconic. Like,
Yeah, no matter how cumbersome it is for Josh Brolin, you leave that shit on. Because people are gonna make fun of that constantly. Hi, I'm Thanos. I just look like I play for the Monstars. That's what he did. when he walked in, he looked like purple guy in a tank top. I'm like, do you play for the Monstars in Space Jam?
You better be careful they don't start comparing him to freaking Ivan Ooze in X-Men Apocalypse.
oh man.
The thing is, Oscar Isaac. The funny thing is, Oscar Isaac's outfit as the makeup for Apocalypse was comic book accurate, and people just made fun of it. And it's like maybe there are some.
I wouldn't quite say comic accurate. I've seen better cosplayers that look closer to comics than what they pulled off in that movie.
I mean, he had the lips. He had the other thing. I mean, what more could you really want?
I'll pull up some cosplay. Like, well, too bad it's not a video thing. I'd pull it up on the screen.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all good.
We're working on it.
Word.
Anyway, all right, let's get to the. For Black Panther, I mean, everybody was good. I said must see again already. Do I think? I think some people though need to hit the brakes a bit on best movie ever, best superhero movie ever. It's not.
Well, when 2 months go by, they probably will. Because
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
how these kids get.
Oh God, every Marvel movie comes out. It's like, it's the greatest thing ever. It's like, no, it's not. Is it good? Yes, it's very, very good. Is it the best superhero movie ever? No, it's not. And I've said
It's
before,
the best in a while, though.
yeah, it's the best in a while. I mean, as a black superhero goes, I prefer Blade. That's just me. Because I like Blade's story more than Black Panther, but that's me. Because it has the horror movie thing and all that, so I'm down with that.
Well, yeah, a lot of people consider that a vampire movie, and I think that's why they.
Yeah, it's more, I would say, accurate.
Or at
It's
least
not really a
that was
superhero
why
per
someone
se.
told me they didn't count it. It was like, well, isn't it a vampire movie though? And I was like,
It's a vampire superhero movie. We
But-
get fully into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's vampires, but the thing is, vampires play a huge part in the Marvel universe, not the Marvel
In the comic
Cinematic
universe,
Universe. Yeah. I mean, eventually, because Marvel is already talking about making another Blade, and now, especially with the success of Black Panther, why not?
Yeah, right. That would be a good time for that.
Yeah.
I mean, Wesley
make-
Snipes could still theoretically do it too. I mean, he looks the same.
Yeah. Make another Blade. Or, I mean, that's what you do with it. Like, I think it was very good. I think some people saying it's the greatest superhero movie ever, greatest Marvel movie ever. I don't even think it's the best movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh no,
So I think people need to.
it's up there.
Yeah, it's up there. I put it. I think I had it like 5th or 6th, behind the usual suspects, basically.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, Captain America.
Yeah. The first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I liked Ant-Man.
Iron Man 1.
Iron Man
yeah,
1,
yeah, of course.
Avengers. The Avengers 1.
Yeah.
The usuals. I mean, some people like Thor Ragnarok more than it. I like this more than Thor Ragnarok. Ragnarok was funny. This had more of a serious tone, and I really liked it. And especially, it had a body count in it. Which finally, in a Disney movie, Marvel had a body count. And I can't believe that Double Toasted said this. That Disney gave us this.
Yep.
Disney has gone.
Body count, body motherfucking count.
Not even that.
This kind of gives us hope for if the Fox thing does go through,
Yeah.
that they won't mess any of that
Yeah.
stuff up.
They
Well,
gave
they already
us.
said that Deadpool is going to remain R-rated.
Yeah.
Okay.
They gave us a movie. I mean, the thing is, Disney gave us a movie featuring a black African. I can't even say African American. African superhero.
Mm-hmm.
That was done right, and they did it justice.
And even it's pretty dark, to be honest.
Here's the funny thing. This is the same company that years and years before gave us Uncle Remus.
Yeah.
Ironic.
Double Toasted said it, from Uncle Remus to King T'Challa. Damn. That's all I gotta say.
Someone's progressing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also society
Yes.
too as a whole. That movie came out during a whole different era.
Yes, some
Yeah.
some studios progress.
The Crows and Dumbo.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Some studios progress and some regress, like Pure Flix.
Yeah.
All right. Pure Flix is known as the company that does these ridiculously Christian movies, and they beat you over the head with Christianity. Like, basically, every villain in the movie is a heathen. They're not Christian or an atheist or whatever, and only people that are and the Christians are always persecuted. And the funny thing is, in the Pure Flix universe, they're all white.
Basically, the way they see it in real life.
Yeah.
Pretty much, the target audience for these films got us where we are right now.
Yeah, basically. And there are already crazy Christians that are coming out about Samson, like, Hollywood did it wrong. I'm like, and whenever somebody says Hollywood, it's like, Dude, it was done by Pureflix. They're like, what? This was Pureflix's, all right, how can I put it? This was Pureflix's, shot or attempt. Pureflix's
At 300?
attempt. No, this is Pureflix's attempt to do a movie for a wide audience, an epic scale movie for a wide audience. The problem is,
Really?
I mean, supposedly they gave this the biggest budget they've ever had in a Pureflix movie.
Of course, you gotta get Jackson Rathbone, or whatever that dude's name is.
Dude, Jackson Rathbone, Rutger Hauer, Billy Zane, Lindsay Wagner, Caitlin Leahy, and starring Taylor James, who you might know as the Atlantean guard dude who wasn't even credited in Justice League. That's your lead.
Guard number 4.
Yep, that's your lead, man. Atlantean guard number 4. There's a reason why they put a helmet on him.
Oh wow.
Yes, and all right, and for some reason, I mean, all right, most movies, this probably had, I think they said $4 million budget. I mean,
they give him like 5
or $16 million budget. I don't know. I mean, for how as much as they do with God.
Yeah, they're never seeing that money back again, ever.
It's low budget. All I can say about it is, if you love bad movies, go see this.
By the way, the hilarious little tidbit: Jackson Rathbone in this movie, he at one point was going to play Varg Vikernes in Lords of Chaos.
All right. So let's get it. Samson. Just look right. This is Taylor James' Samson right here, and you can tell that boulder is so fake. You can. Not to mention, don't. All right, he's supposed to remember how Samson's supposed to like not ever cut his hair.
Yeah.
Why does Taylor James have like perfectly styled bangs? Albeit they're long bangs, but they're not, it's not like I never cut my hair bangs.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking at some of these pictures from the movie, and what in the ever... He looks like...
A really bad Hulk.
Like a caveman, like Encino Man, like the one Brendan Fraser.
Dude, and the funny thing is, with the forehead and the way his face is shaped, he looks like a cat man.
Oh no! Like one of the SWAT cats, the big SWAT cat.
Oh yeah, and then all right. So why do bad guys wear guy liner? This is Jackson Rathbone as Rala, and he's wearing guy liner. And the funny thing is, Jackson Rathbone is so over the top, and this thing is hilarious. I mean, he. Like what did I say when I told you about this, Monstar? He is the evilest. He is the evilest evil guy to ever evil in the name of evil. This dude is put Legos and thumbtacks at your bedside, throw mouse traps at your junk the second you get out of the shower, mail your pets to a foreign country. Evil.
Oh damn! You went Garfield with it.
Yep. I will mail you to Abu Dhabi.
Oh my god!
He looks like the singer from Behemoth in this photo.
And the thing is,
God, there's actually a screen printed T-shirt, like remember in the '90s the shirts that had like a picture wrapped around the entire shirt.
Yeah.
There's one of that for the Samson movie poster. Oh my god! I'll send this in Facebook Messenger. Like, oh my god! Like,
how are you?
Oh god, yeah. I mean, the guy liner is horrible, and all the Philistine soldiers wear guy liner.
Dude, even worse. I just realized it's Darren Malakian from System of a Down.
dude. Remember when we did?
Oh my god!
Remember when we did the last Airbender review? And all the fire clan or the fire benders had guy liner.
Yes, exactly.
I'm just like, so apparently,
Gone to Hollywood.
the Philistines are the goth people. I'm the goth kids, and Jackson Rathbone he's like, what do you want? Well, oh yes, and then he's evil, and every time he does something, he does this really, the Jackson Rathbone smile.
Oh.
It's this really big toothy grin, like he does it every time, and you're like, dude, oh god, I can't believe this.
Starting to see why they asked him to play Varg.
If not, and the funny thing is, Pure Flix tells the story of the horniest man in the Bible, and they basically make him like a Jonas brother. This dude, I mean, come on, it's Samson. You know he bangs. He bangs everything that ever lived. That was
He bangs.
Wait, you know this. What was the moral of Samson? Don't think with your dick. Right?
Right.
I mean, the moral of Samson is don't think with your dick, because the dude...
Yeah.
Because Delilah tries, was it like 3 times to get him to tell her how, to subdue him, to make him weak. And he never picked up on it. He never picked up on it. I mean, he is the dumbest guy in the Old Testament ever. He's the dumbest guy in the Bible. I mean, he is the Bible's quintessential dumbass who thought with his dick way too much. And the one thing you see in a Samson movie, which is funny, you don't see sex at all. You don't see anything about him boning. He goes to a brothel.
Well, of course.
That's like the whole point of the story.
Yeah, he goes to
no extra X's in Pureflix.
Yeah, when he goes to the whorehouse. He's like, if I'd known what this was, I wouldn't have come. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're Samson. You walk around with a loincloth and just not like, look at my body. You walk around like that. And that's the funny thing, is they put him in robes in this movie, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Want to talk to Samson?
You can't put a dude in like a smock and be, you are the strong man. No, it doesn't work. And then, I mean, the effects are cheesy. The fight choreography is ridiculously funny. Especially when he grabs the jawbone of an ass and he slaughters the whole army. Because these guys seriously fight him one at a time. Hundreds and hundreds of soldiers fighting Samson, one guy with a bone, one at a time.
Bone?
One guy with a bone.
He picks up a jawbone of a donkey, and he starts swinging it at people. And the thing is, what they have these things where they show like a slow motion and fast motion to show his strength.
Oh, they do the whole early mid-2000s Zack Snyder thing?
Yeah. They do the Watchmen. They do the Ozymandias.
Wow.
They do that whole thing. Like, there's a part where he's going, and then like all of a sudden they fast forward, like he bonks like 4 like Philistines on the head with the bone. He's like, I mean, it looks like he seriously bonked him on the head. And I'm just cracking up. I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, they have a part when he punches a guy in the chest, and it's like a kung fu punch, like, and the guy flies. It is so bad. It is so ridiculous. I mean, there are parts where the Philistines are running at him, and they're waving their swords, and you can see the swords are foam because they start waving. Like, woo! I mean, this was low budget. And then comes the funniest part. Jackson Rathbone and Taylor James are both British.
Right.
Okay.
They're both British. All right. Now, Jackson Rathbone, where is it? I got to find it. Well, there's another shot of the forehead. There's the Catman in the flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the Star Child?
Yeah. Again, my hair, perfectly styled. This is Jackson Rathbone's father.
Why does he look like someone from Tom Yong-gun in this picture?
Billy Zane is Jackson Rathbone's dad. And look at that crown. Look at that crown. That's all I gotta say.
Burger King crown.
Dude, Jerry Lawler has better crowns. The actual Burger King has better crowns. You can get a better crown at Burger King.
True.
This thing is ridiculously plastic. Anyway, the point I'm making here, and you would never guess who Taylor James as Samson, his parents are. All right, Taylor James talks in a British accent, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And his parents are Lindsay Wagner and Rutger Hauer.
Okay.
And you know Rutger Hauer is not doing any fucking accent.
Any accent, no.
He's like, I'm Rutger Hauer, and you're just...
They don't pay him enough for that.
Yeah, they don't pay me enough for this. And Rutger Hauer is in the fakest beard. Oh my god, it's such a fake beard. It is such a fake beard. It's like, it looks like he's just like, I am Rutger Hauer. And he's like, yes, Samson, you can't do that. And it's like, yes, father. So who's the girl you met? Her name is Taryn. Her name's Taryn? Yes, Taryn. She's not a Hebrew. Why is she not? You couldn't date a Hebrew? You couldn't find a Hebrew girl to marry? No, she's not a Hebrew.
Okay, I'm looking at the beard right now, and oh my god, that is... I've seen realer looking beards on mall Santa Clauses.
Oh.
Oh, just wait. Oh, you want to see a picture of, I have a picture of, this is the beard that Taylor James has when they show Passing of Time. This is the beard. Again, look how his hair has not changed.
No.
This is the beard. So you're telling me all of a sudden this guy can grow a beard when he was perfectly shaved before? And this is when Samson's like, oh, I feel bad. I killed all those people. I brought...
Samson, what do you want to be for Halloween? I want to be Bray Wyatt.
We're here.
We're here.
Run.
Yeah. And all they do to show... All right, and when this time happens, Rala has the same exact beard. There's no gray in it. The only thing is, instead of his hair shorter, they make him wear a wig and he pulls it in a ponytail. I'm just like, and he has the scar. I'm like, that's it. I'm like, are you fucking serious? and oh yeah, Rala's like, oh, it's just a slave's tale, no more, no. And Billy Zane's like, Billy's always like, I don't care if it's a slave's tale. And they're, oh god. And Billy Zane's death in this, all right, when Rala kills the king, who Billy Zane is, it looks so bad. It looks like Billy Zane's drunk. Like, he looks first off, he's like, you really want me to do this stupid cliche 30s death? Where he walks, he's like, oh. And then he looks at the camera, does this weird little dance, and then drops.
What?
He looks at the camera. No lie. He looks at the camera, does this like weird jig thing, and then like almost like gives you a shooting gun thing at the camera, like, and then he drops.
He got me. Oh, what a world! What a world!
Yeah. Caitlin Leahy as Delilah was good. Jackson Rathbone was good. He played it way over the top, but it was hilarious. It was ridiculously hilarious. And the funniest thing is they have like Delilah all of a sudden like, I loved him. I really loved him. I didn't know. It's like, are you fucking serious? And but the fact that they made Samson a Jonas brother, I don't know. Like
He looks like what happened if you got a Jonas brother angry.
I'm in a brothel. I don't know what to do. I have my promise ring on. I'm just gonna pray. Oh Lord, don't make me have sex in this brothel. When Samson would be more like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Give me, give me all the women. Yeah. Like, come on. And you're telling me Samson never had an STD? He probably invented gonorrhea.
Oh, shit.
Or crabs because his hair's so damn long.
Syphilis.
Yeah.
Everyone got syphilis in those days.
The funny thing is this dude has his hair like that. And the hair is all long and flowy, not thinking that he's a Nazarite. There's no such thing as hair products back then. You know he had dreads.
Right.
But, well, he didn't have dreads because he styled them. He had dreads because he had no freaking product to put in his damn hair. Mm-hmm. I mean, you know how Samson ends, so.
Yeah.
He's blinded and he pushes the thing and, it's just so goofy. It is just so goofy. I would say if you are a bad movie fan, I'm giving this craptacular. I'm giving this, yes, I'm giving this the same score as The Room. Because you can seriously watch this thing and laugh hysterically at the fake beards that everybody has. The goofy fight choreography. I mean, the choreography when he wrestles the lion is hilarious. He's like, it's so bad. It's so funny. The fact that a British man comes from Rutger Hauer's loins is hilarious. I mean, this is Rutger Hauer here. The dude's like, had a girl he thought she was a teacher. No, she's a teacher. And you're going to grow up just like me, a hobo with a shotgun. Like, this Rutger Hauer and this dude comes from him. Yeah, my ass. Like, no, I'm Samson. Fuck you. Oh my God. And Jackson Rathbone just playing over the top. Like, every time he does something, it's so ridiculously evil. And he's like, like everybody starts laughing. And then the Philistines basically are the army of Kid from Kid and Play. I mean, they have this helmet thing and they have this flat top. I mean, it looks like Kid from Kid and Play's hair.
Oh, shit.
Just like, I mean, the whole time I'm like, go to that house, feel the groove. Like, I'm waiting for them to do the, the dance where they, I'm waiting for them to do the dance where they kick their feet at each other.
And then jump over their legs.
Yep, jump over the legs. I feel it, and then go into the Vanilla Ice thing or something. I don't know.
Oh, no.
It's like, if Howie Long was younger, he would have been one of the Philistines.
Okay.
They could have had wrestlers in this movie, but PureFlix couldn't afford it. And there are some indie wrestlers that'll work for cheap.
Yeah.
But, and then the funniest
thing
thing
is... They would have got Hacksaw Jim Duggan, though.
Oh, here is the pièce de résistance. At the end of this movie, they have a guy, and Samson did this, and they proved, and they rose up until God chose his king, a man by the name of David. And they show David with a little sling picking up a rock, ready to take on Goliath. I'm like, really? Did you just hint at a PureFlix cinematic universe? They just hinted at a pure. I mean, that's
totally
the next.
did.
That is the next
my
movie right there.
God.
And here comes David, ready to face Goliath. And it's like they had the guy like from 300 doing the voiceover.
Oh man.
We put their name to the test.
Funny thing is, they already did a whole Bible like mini series like a couple years ago, and that was actually not too bad.
The one on NBC?
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you can't New Testament an Old Testament guy. You can't.
Nah.
I mean, and Samson is as Old Testament as it gets. I mean, he's the Bible's most famous murderer. You know, that side, this side of Cain, he's the most famous murderer in the Bible.
Yep.
But he is the celebrated murderer, where Cain is, not. But oh my God, it is so bad. It is so bad. It is good. If you have a movie pass, please sponsor us. If you have a movie pass, go see this before they yank it out of theaters, like in a week or two. Because they're keeping it there for
more Black Panther screenings.
They're keeping it there for the Christians to watch it, I think. Because, Christians will be like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love it. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a screening with a bunch of Christians, and I was just like...
Wow.
And finally, a Christian guy, he's trying to be, he's like, this is really bad, isn't it? And I'm like... And I just start laughing. I'm like, welcome to my world. And then he just starts looking at things and starts laughing along with me. We start making jokes.
Oh, no.
I think the hat that they sell with the fake beard attached to it is a better beard than this. Oh my God, it's so bad. It is so bad. I think it's time. Yeah, Samson is craptacular. And Monstar, you need to see this thing. You need to see this thing, and if this is what PureFlix delivers, I need to watch more PureFlix.
But you gotta wait for the cinematic universe to happen.
David, God's Not Dead 3 comes out this summer, and Christians are already excited about it. I'm like, yes. Another shit bomb. About white oppressed Christians. The one thing I'm surprised, though, with Samson, Kirk Cameron or Kevin Sorbo was not in it.
Yeah. That's really shocking.
Yeah. All right, so this is our bad movie pick.
Yes. Wish Upon.
Wish Upon, starring Joey King, Ki Hong Lee, Sidney Park, Shannon Purser, Sherilyn Penn, and Ryan Phillippe. How like that? Right across.
See, you just gave away all our surprises here. Yes. Audrey Horne. Audrey Horne's in this movie.
All right, guys, I gotta take my leave.
All right.
Yeah,
This time.
Mike from RealGeeksGuide.com. Again, RealGeeksGuide.com. Plug your shit quick.
RealGeeksGuide.com.
Plug it quick.
Again, it is the home for all your geeky, nerdy interests. I cover Star Wars, movies, comic books, old comic book ads, video games, wrestling when I feel like it, and whenever I feel like something happened that's worth writing about in wrestling. And yeah, just go check it out. Geeky content up every week. Yeah.
All right.
R-E-E-L.
Yes, REEL.
Yeah.
Now.
Oh yes.
Now
Later, guys.
let's talk Wish Upon.
Good chatting with you again, and yeah, we'll see you later.
Yep, and he's gone.
All right, so Wish Upon. Let me bring this up here, because.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So yeah, we've got, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm letting you take the reins.
This was essentially Mean Girls with a twist.
Mean Girls meets Final Destination.
With your special guest, Barb.
Oh, God.
First thing I notice, why does her dad look like he could be her brother?
Yeah, Ryan Phillippe is aged very well. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and he's not even much taller than her. It's just like I was just like, oh, that's her brother. Wait, that's her dad.
Yeah.
Also, another surprise. Detective Art Bell from Orphan Black is her dad's best friend. I'm like, yo, you just have everyone from everything I watch in here. Jeez. Also, the Mean Girl squad in this movie has a gay dude in it, and I'm like, well, I see where they got the idea for that new Heathers TV show. Did you hear about this?
Well, not what?
There's gonna be a Heathers TV show. By the way, the new Heathers remake is trash. It's not outright. It's just pro norm. That's just bad. Anyway. So yeah, they're dumpster diving. Well, first, you see the flashback of her mom hanging herself because basically the whole thing is, I guess, her destiny was to kill herself because her mom did before or something like that.
Yeah, and her mom is Elizabeth Rome, who you might remember from Angel.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, she was Kate Lockley. Yeah.
Okay. So, that's the flashback of her as a little girl. She wakes up from a nightmare and you see Discount Rory Gilmore.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, okay, so it's Gilmore Girls. Her dad looks like her brother. And she's got this friend who is playing some kind of morbid version of Pokemon Go on her phone. And
yeah. I am the champion at Morbid Pokemon Go.
But she's kind of my favorite character in the film because you're going to see later, she's petty as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
The petty is strong with this one. She's great. So, she's like leader of the big squad, throws like coffee or something at the banner she made, and you basically see they're the bullies in this, and we even get a cat fight, and I'm waiting for someone to start chanting World Star, but it never happens.
World Star. Oh, Josephine Langford as Darcy Chapman.
Who I don't remember from anything. Do you?
Oh, let's find out what she's in. Besides Wish Upon. She had to be in something. Come on. IMDb.
Also, Sydney Parker's from YouTube, apparently.
Okay, she was in Wish Upon, Wolf Creek, Pulse, Gypsy Blood,
Wolf
and
Creek from MTV or something?
Yeah, Wolf Creek, the series.
Sounds about right.
And she was a student in Pulse. It just says student. She was Renee Armstrong. Yeah. You don't know who the hell she is. Yeah, you basically don't know who the hell she is. Anyway, Darcy Chapman. Yeah, Josephine Langford played Darcy Chapman.
So later, her brother, dad, leaves some kind
Her
of
brother named Dad.
leaves some kind of her brother named Dad leaves some kind of new next gen console in her room. That's the Dreamcast 2 prototype, right?
A next gen console. Next gen console.
I'm sure other people thought it was like a iRobot.
Oh my god. An
Oh,
iRobot.
maybe or maybe they practice curling with it.
Oh my god.
So she makes a wish on it that basically gives Darcy Chapman the disease that killed Jeff Hanneman from Slayer. And she wakes up, she like goes to the bathroom, and all of a sudden she sees her leg is basically about to fall off, and there's a big like scar on her face. So the next morning they find out that she has that disease that killed Jeff Hanneman, and um Meredith, my favorite character, petty as fuck. Um,
Yeah.
she's laughing her ass off about. She is my favorite character in this movie for sure. So, but then Discount Rory Gilmore learns about Equivalent Exchange, which reminds me, live action Full Metal Alchemist on Netflix, apparently.
Oh yeah, that definitely is one.
Learns about Equivalent Exchange because someone else dies to in exchange for her wish, basically. I forget who died first. I really don't remember who died first at all. I don't remember. So anyway, then she wishes for that one guy to like her, and oh boy, how will this go? We see a random guy fall in the tub and bust his head, which turns out to be her uncle. No mention of this at any point in the movie. It's just
Oh yeah.
it just cuts to some old guy in a very small tub,
Uncle.
falling down and busting his head.
Yeah, Uncle August, I think his name. Uncle August.
Uncle
August. Uncle August.
And then after that, the herb lady.
Oh! You were talking about the rot, right? There she is. She's rotting right there.
Not showing up yet.
Josephine Langford. Darcy. I wish Darcy Chapman would just rot.
Yeah.
And there's the rot. And she's like, ah!
That's such a Daria name, Darcy Chapman.
Yeah. And like this is basically when Final Destination starts happening to all the people.
Yeah. Although I didn't notice it started becoming Final Destination until we got to like the fucking elevator.
Oh, really? Come on. Not the rot part, but and then you don't see the dog die, but then all of a sudden she gets
exactly. Dog dies first.
Yeah, then she gets her next wish. Then she wishes again, and that's when Uncle August dies in the goofiest way. Oh my god. He slips in the bathtub and then he kills
a tiny bathtub.
Yeah, then he basically gets up and he smacks his head on the faucet and kills himself.
And that busts his head open.
Yeah. Oh my god. And then of course like
hey, how bad do you think he sold that death?
Oh, it was hilarious. And then she's like, and then she wishes that. Oh yeah, I wish you left us everything. I wish you left me everything. And all of a sudden, like, you're in the will, you get everything. And this is when she becomes like, how can I put it? She becomes Veronica from Riverdale.
Exactly.
Where she has a mansion and all this other shit, and then she has her geeky friends go with her, and they don't really fit in or what. It's just hilarious.
And then Herb Lady has the freak accident with the trash compactor, which was stolen straight from Orphan Black.
Oh, with the hair.
Hair gets caught in the trash compactor. Orphan Black.
Whenever you see
Ainsley.
Yeah, whenever you see a person start digging around the garbage disposal with the fingers, you know it's not going to go off.
I thought it was just going to be your hand coming off. Where it's like, no, she gets stuck.
No, I mean, even when I first saw that, I'm just like, there's no way it's going to be fingers. No way it's going to go on with the fingers. And then all of a sudden, you see the hair. Yep, it's coming in the hair. And all of a sudden, there it was. Here's the funny thing. How what kind of town does she live in where nobody sees her nobody even knows she's died for days?
That happens to several people. Several people. It's like 3 days before anyone finds them.
Yeah, 3 days before they. I'm like, what the hell? Nobody found this girl for days. Like, nobody found her for fucking days. I'm like, damn.
They found somebody else before they found her, didn't they?
Yeah, they found somebody else before they found her. I'm like, Jesus. What is it? Didn't, oh my God, what was her freaking name?
Gina? Fine ass Gina?
No, Meredith.
Meredith.
Yeah,
No, that was really much closer to the end.
Yeah, didn't Meredith... Wait, no, that's when she... Yeah.
Meredith dies in an elevator.
Yeah, didn't Meredith die before they found...
Oh, crap, you know what? That...
Meredith died before they found Mrs. DeLuca.
Yes.
Before they found Mrs. DeLuca, Meredith fucking died. Then Gina died.
And the guy she liked killed himself in front of her. Which, come on, you know that's your fantasy, girl. Come on.
Well, he didn't kill himself. He tried to.
But he tried to. Which, come on, that's every girl's fantasy. Why is she so pissed?
Yeah. As soon you see Mitchell Slager, you see Paul, and you're just like, whatever. You're like, okay, I get it. I wish Paul. Yeah, you know that's not gonna happen. He's gonna be. You already know that Ryan's gonna be the dude that she wants to be with.
Right. And then Ryan, after he introduces her to fine ass Gina, who trips and impales her eye in a rhino statue.
Well, the thing is, the demon was after her. I mean, come on.
Right. But yeah, this already gave me something I wanted. So I was pretty happy. And then Barb almost got barbecued. Meredith's exact words.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
Well, it gets like really, really, really from that point, it really becomes Final Destination Part 8, because then people just start like cheating death left and right.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan Phillippe, how many times did he cheat death in this movie?
Yeah, like in 5 minutes.
The cars.
Over the course of 5 minutes, he cheats death like 3 times.
Yeah. Well, I guess I gotta finish this up. Dude, don't finish it.
Your freaking brother, he's still dumpster diving. He's like, doesn't matter how rich you get, you gotta keep on dumpster diving. It's like, what are you doing over here?
Yeah. Was it? Meredith said June almost got barbecued.
Yeah.
Yeah, June almost got barbecued. Did you get rid of it? Did you get rid of it? No! Why didn't you get rid of it? Because I don't want things to go back. You gotta get rid of it. I don't want things to go back.
So then after Paul turns into an emo in front of her, her and Barb get in a fight over. Well, Barb hid a thing in her locker, I guess. So they get in a fight over it, and Barb no cells falling down the stairs to her death, like completely no cells. She like sits down and is like, oh, and it's like, okay, she didn't die from that. Wait, she died from that? She didn't even hit the back of her head. She was just like, she fell forwards, slipped down. Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh. You know. Oh.
So the next part that doesn't make any sense. She goes, wishes her mom back. That's her last. Yeah, she
not her last wish. That was her
second to last wish. Yeah, sixth wish. She wishes to go back to before her mom killed herself, and for some reason, she now has twin sisters.
Yeah, she has a sister and all that, and everything's
she has
fine.
There were 2.
And apparently, Ryan cannot cheat death this time. Dude, he got chainsaw.
Art Bell accidentally drops the chainsaw, and he
oh, he didn't even drop it. He kept it in his hand. He's like, ah, and and right from the thing, right, like, oh, there she is. Like, what the hell? Oh my god.
So then it becomes the butterfly effect, pretty much, because she wishes to go back to before she found the Dreamcast 2. And,
The Dreamcast too.
but she still remembers anything. So she basically goes. So she basically, after hugging her dad and all this, she goes down to school and basically starts flirting with Ryan like she's known her the whole time. I'm talking about like the multiverse and all this.
Yeah, like he's
And
not her.
and she kisses him and then gets hit by
Darcy
Queen
Chapman.
Bitch.
Yep,
She
Darcy
hits
Chapman
Queen
hits him.
Bitch's car.
And she's like, huh? I didn't see her. She jumped out in front of me. Alright. Alright, if it's bad movies, this is definitely a single bird.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
one.
fuck this movie, but you can make fun of it. But the thing is, this is better than some of the crappy teen horror movies we're seeing nowadays.
Yeah, by a little bit.
By a little bit.
Would you say that oh crap, what the hell was that movie called again?
It was better than Winchester.
What was the one we watched 3 weeks ago that was basically Buffy clone?
Oh,
Purity something?
Chastity Bites. That was like
Chastity
back.
Bites.
That was back in December. That was back in
It's still not
December.
as Chastity Bites is
Chastity Bites is hilarious.
Chastity Bites was better than this by a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, because Alison Scagliotti plays it perfect.
Yeah. She plays Daria perfect.
Oh, completely. She is fucking Daria.
Daria Daria Summers.
Daria Summers, Vampire Slayer. Oh my god. All right. Now the reason why we didn't give this next one enough because it was boring.
It was boring, and they explained the entire thing in the first 10 minutes. Now, the nice thing is, they have Donald Logue come explain the whole thing in the first 10 minutes.
And then what is I want to know what the hell is Daniel Bruhl doing in this? I mean he was Baron Zemo for Christ's sake. He was in Inglorious Bastards. What the hell is he doing in this?
With the girl from San Junipero and apparently Hang the DJ, which I didn't see yet. But I saw San Junipero, and she's in that.
And this other random dude that the Middle Eastern guy that had to be in 5,000 Egypt movies. I swear to God, I've seen him in like a bunch of Egypt movies. I mean,
and the short-haired lady that turns on them all. She was on The Night Manager with Tom Huddleston.
Yeah. I mean, here's the people that are in this movie, and you're wondering why. All right, you got Juju Muthbara.
Gugu. It's actually Gugu.
All right.
I now have My Friend Goo by Sonic Youth stuck in my head again.
Daniel Bruhl, of course, plays a German guy.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Chris O'Dowd is Mundy. I swear to God, I've seen Chris O'Dowd in other things before.
I know that name.
Yeah, Chris O'Dowd. I think I could be wrong. All right, he was in the IT Crowd.
Oh, really? That's where I remember him from. Yes. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
I was like, I know this dude. Where? He's like, yep, that exactly.
Yeah, he was in the IT Crowd, and if I could freaking find it, he was also. Come on. All right. He was also Christopher Robin.
Really?
Well, he is. All right. Monday. Well, he was Tigger. He's the voice of Tigger for the new for Christopher Robin.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. He was in the Get Shorty TV series. He was in Molly's Game. He was Frank in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in. Yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. He was Richard in Thor: The Dark World.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like, he has some credits. I'm just like, what the hell is he doing in this? Yeah, what the hell is he doing in this? I'm just shocked.
And the fourth movie is already finished, apparently.
Yeah.
But it seems they just stuck the name Cloverfield on some random movie and stuck the monster in at the very, very, very end, out of nowhere, and looking worse than the original.
They did.
This had nothing to do with anything. They were just like, "Ooh, we can call that Cloverfield."
Yeah, they said Cloverfield.
You know what this is like? This is like how the people that made Robotech added sequels to Robotech.
Yeah,
They just took other random shows and said, "All right, we'll call this Robotech. All right, we'll call this Robotech."
Yeah, like this is. It's ridiculous. It's they basically throw the monster in it. They say, "Oh yeah, Cloverfield," and then they give you an Event Horizon ripoff.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because they do have a bunch of worms burst out of the guy's face, but they make you think they're gonna burst out of his stomach. And the one guy loses his arm in the wall.
Yeah, not even that. They give you the Event Horizon thing almost because it's like one person going after everybody in a spaceship that's doomed. I'm like, really?
It's like life again.
Yeah.
And there's another movie like that.
Yeah, it's my God. I couldn't believe that. You know? Yeah, this was boring.
Very much.
I don't even know if I can give it a single bird because I can't even make fun of this thing.
Yeah. If you're really curious, watch a video on YouTube called Cloverfield Pardox: Why It Sucks.
We can give this I don't know what to give this, either double bird or night hall.
Nighthall. Except for Donald Logue, which, what's he doing in this too?
Yeah. Night hall will help you get your Z's.
I swear, the guy shows up in everything, in all this stuff. He's like the best part of it, and you're like, well, why isn't he doing more shit?
Yeah. Night hall will help you get your Z's, and this is what exactly it did. Anyway, I think that's that.
Yes.
That.
Made it to exactly 11:01.
Yes, we've made it through this, and oh my God, we need some picks for next week. I think, we'll keep you in suspense since we really didn't think about it. So we'll keep you in suspense, and we will let you know eventually. Maybe on the next show. And also,
maybe on the next show.
Well, certain movies we'll be reviewing on the next show. Game Night. Game Night comes out. And Annihilation comes out.
Oh, dear.
So, if you haven't seen it yet, see Black Panther. And if you love bad movies, go see Samson. Go see Samson. Oh, my God. You will have a field day with that. And bring friends that love bad movies because I want to see their faces. I want to see some of these crazy Christian people's faces when you're laughing at Samson. Anyway, I'm Trips.
And I'm Monstar.
Keep it nerdy, homies.